Hey guys, welcome to another video, 2.11. The reason I want to react to this video is because there's a lot of new tools that we can use, and I'm excited to see the new tools and how can we implement these to our project. We're gonna go through the video and I'll stop here and there just to really look carefully at what are the things that we could use. Let's go ahead. And these are quick videos. Let me go here, go there, and let's start. So something on this one here that I really like, which is the material picker. What I am understanding on this one is that you will pick a picture or that you will get from Pinterest or something that you liked. You upload it here, you will pick on that material. It would automatically sort of get that and it will create a material for you, which is pretty cool. Mainly because there's a lot of cases where sometimes they will give us a description of a little tile that we can find online, and it is not a seamless material, so it will be interesting to find out whether or not we can also, instead of just having a picture of interior design image, we can just have a tile that is not necessarily seamless and put it there, click on the material, and it would automatically create a seamless material. I wonder if that's the case. That one there, I wonder if it's more like an axle, right? Like an axle, like an axle. And this one is the one I wonder if it's as easy to use, right? Because here you're creating this axle and then sort of aligning that. I don't know, here's the isometric. It's just a different parallel, I guess you can have. And I wonder, yeah. Quickly create a view of aligning the camera perpendicular to any model, and automatically that, and it has all the lines are 90 degrees. So it keeps that it keeps that alignment on it. Okay, so I see. So instead of just having the perspective, it automatically sort of brings all the lines straight in a 90 degrees, right? That's what it's doing. I wonder here, whenever you say align and you just click on this and it would automatically cut it there. I wonder if it's that easy, because you see that and he didn't cut it there. So I wonder how many times was this edit done. I think this is a very cool tool because you can prompt like what type of landscape or vegetation you want, and it would automatically bring that into whatever you want to click on. And I found that very interesting. I think it probably works best when you have small zones and you don't have like for instance, you have like something in the ranch and you don't want to you want to have plants in a specific spot, for instance, right here. So I think it works best for planters or little areas of grass that you want vegetation. And that doesn't necessarily work if you have a big yard and you just want specific plants on a specific area. You probably can do that, but you have to make sure that there are different materials so that whenever you put the prompt and select it, it's not selecting the whole yard, it's just selecting that section that you want. But I found this tool pretty useful. And I'm sure that the way he's doing it is that whenever you're prompting something, is really getting all these words that are used as finders, pretty much. So you saying west beach or west coast, it automatically will grab all the selections of those. You say purple, it will grab the purple ones. And if you say bushes, it will grab that. So it will kind of select out of your prompt, select the major keyframes or keywords that you want, and it would automatically create like a mixture of, based on these 4 or 5 keywords, these are the plants or bushes or trees that are specific to your prompt. So I think it's probably it's more like a word finder. So I was wondering that. So that's more brush. I wonder that it's not just your brushing, but it's actually reading the different materials. So it's if you start with that material, it probably just scatters the thing around that specific material, so it doesn't go past the other material. In that case, you have grass and concrete. That's what I'm understanding. That's the one that I found the most useful is for these. So there's a lot of times that you have a fence or boulders like that or things like that that you kind of wish you could just, you know, you don't have to bring it from another software. You can just do it like that and it would automatically create that curve. So here is where XR Tour. So these are where the ones that I was kind of trying to see here, because there's some of them that, I mean, it's unfortunate, but some of them are tools that are specifically dedicated for teams. And I think it's the last tools, for instance, the XR Tour, which is this one, and the Cesium, this one. That's the live version. So, oh no. So something that, oh no, just here. So something that I found so yeah, I was kind of intrigued about these last ones here. So the XR Tour and the Cesium, which is this one here, which is just pretty cool. Those are, my understanding is like those are dedicated for the team's license or membership, because I tried to kind of look at those and I was not able to get, so you come here to the pricing, you kind of realize like, so I believe you have the BR walkthrough thing here, but when it comes to the XR tours and the GS style videos, those are specifically on the system integration. Those are specifically dedicated for the teams. But those are not dedicated for this one. So here you have all these things, but you don't have that virtual tours, which I think that's super cool. Like having the virtual tours will be very great. Cloud management with Dropbox, OneDrive, and Share, that's pretty cool. I mean, there are very cool tools for the teams, but just letting you guys know, like, just so you guys don't get too excited if you don't have that specific. So the XR tours, group management license, that's also part of the only the teams. So if you want a group management, that's also teams. Lighting, I want to say lighting, that's, so here's when you start getting into the pro version. But the last three that you guys that they showed us, that's specifically dedicated to the teams license. Yeah, everything else should be in the pro version. But the other one includes the, yeah, so everything else should be fine here. But just letting you guys know that, you know, the last three sources, the XR tours, the Cesium and Towel integration, and the the resource management and sharing, those are specifically part of the team's license, are not part of the pro license. So that's something to kind of take into account. They are very good tools. The ones that I really like the most was actually the ones for teams and the materials. I think the materials is pretty good. I kind of want to know how will that one work with whenever you just show like a specific tile, and I wonder how if you actually create a seamless material. So that's something I'll be testing. The other one that I found really cool is the one that you can create those alignment to create those elevations and sections in a way. I wonder if it works as easy as it make it look there. And I think those are my two favorites. Well, and this AI agents as the scattering tool, I wonder if again it works as well. So those are the three things that I found, the AI agents with the vegetation. So those are the three tools that I found for the pros and the teams that I found the most useful. And I'm sure that those are specifically also dedicated for the other license too. I really like the last updates, the XR and the Cesium, but I'm not really taking those into account too much because not many people have the team's license. And yeah, so this is my reaction for the new version, the 2.11 version of D5 Render. And if you'd like to see more videos about this, let me know and type the real-time engine that you would like to see below for the next video, whether it's D5 Render, whether it's Twinmotion, whether it's Lumion. Just type down there in the description below which one will you want to see next. Thank you.